Fiery exchange on live TV. Jim Davidson challenges Labor's vision in heated debate with Angela Rayner. In a moment that quickly captured the attention of political commentators and viewers across the country, comedian and outspoken commentator Jim Davidson appeared on a live political talk show, where he engaged in a lively and unfiltered exchange with Labor's deputy leader, Angela Rayner. What unfolded was a spirited debate that reflected the deep divisions in the UK's political landscape and served as a reminder of how politics, entertainment, and public discourse often collide on modern media platforms. The conversation began cordially enough, with both guests discussing the current challenges facing the British working class. However, the tone soon shifted when Davidson, known for his traditionalist views and critiques of modern political movements, directed a pointed question at the Labour Party's leadership. He asked whether Labour still truly represented the values of the traditional working-class communities it was historically founded to serve. "When I grew up, Labour was about working people, honest graft, family values, and local pride." "What happened?" Davidson asked, locking eyes with Rayner. Rayner, never one to shy away from a challenge, responded swiftly, "Labour still stands for working people, but the country has changed and so have the needs of the people. We have to adapt while still holding onto our roots." The tension in the studio was palpable. While respectful, the exchange was charged with emotion, highlighting not just policy disagreements, but contrasting visions of identity and legacy within Britain's evolving society. Jim Davidson's critique was grounded in the perception that many traditional Labour voters feel alienated by the party's recent shifts. He cited cultural issues and a perceived disconnect between party leadership and ordinary citizens outside London. "There's a sense," Davidson argued, "that Labour's become more concerned with university campuses and Twitter hashtags than with real people trying to put food on the table." He emphasized the need for political parties to speak plainly and focus on bread-and-butter issues such as jobs, crime, and housing. His remarks echoed sentiments from some sections of the electorate who feel that the political establishment on both the left and the right has drifted from their day-to-day concerns. While Davidson's delivery was provocative, the underlying message resonated with viewers who feel disillusioned or unheard. Angela Rayner, representing Labour's modern platform, responded by reaffirming the party's priorities. She spoke passionately about Labour's plans to increase support for working families, invest in education, and reform workers' rights. "We're not out of touch," Rayner said. "We're listening to people across the country, and we know the cost of living is hurting them. That's why we're focused on building an economy that works for everyone, not just the privileged few." She acknowledged that the party had faced criticism, particularly in the wake of its electoral losses in former strongholds, but insisted Labour was rebuilding stronger, more connected, and with a clearer vision for the future. Rayner also defended Labour's efforts to modernize, arguing that social progress and economic reform are not mutually exclusive. "We can care about inclusion and fairness, and still focus on getting people into good jobs and improving public services," she noted. The online response to the debate was swift and divided. Supporters of Davidson praised his bluntness and willingness to voice concerns that are often left out of mainstream political conversation. Critics, however, accused him of oversimplifying complex issues and undermining progress made in social policy. Meanwhile, many viewers applauded Rayner for holding her ground and articulating Labour's current platform under pressure. Her calm demeanour and detailed policy focus earned her praise from political analysts who saw her performance as indicative of a more confident, assertive Labour leadership. The encounter quickly trended on social media, with clips from the exchange going viral and sparking fresh debates about the future of Labour, the voice of working-class Britain, and the role of media in shaping political narratives. This fiery television moment ultimately highlights a larger issue facing UK politics: how to bridge the gap between differing visions of the country's identity, values, and direction. While Davidson and Rayner may come from different ideological backgrounds, their exchange served an important democratic function, bringing difficult questions to the surface in a public and transparent way. As the country continues to face economic pressures, culture shifts, and an approaching general election, conversations like these, however uncomfortable, are essential. They force parties to clarify their positions, reconnect with the public, and reaffirm their commitment to accountability. Whether you agreed with Jim Davidson, Angela Rayner, or both, this debate underscored the need for open dialogue and robust political engagement. As always, the most important voices are yours, the voters and citizens shaping this country's future. What do you think? Has Labour lost touch with its traditional base, or is it evolving with the times? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this coverage insightful, Make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming political breakdowns. Stay informed, stay thoughtful, and stay engaged.